and it is yet another week on the sunny side. Good afternoon to you. How's your mind? How's your body? And how is your soul? Today is the 30th day in the month of June 2025. And we have one more day to go. The month has ended though. 30 days have September, April, June, and November. It's the hey, my God. It's actually the last day in the month of June. And by tomorrow, we're going to be in the terrible month of July. The second half of the year officially begins at exactly 12 midnight. How about that? Anyway, I hope you had a productive weekend. I hope you had as much fun as possible. I hope you had as much rest as possible. And maybe you did take some time to reflect. But the show has officially begun. Gather around and let's talk. But before we start, guess what? You wanna win some money, don't you? I know you wanna. On oneplay.ng, I'll be giving out 25,000 naira on the sunny side to 2 people. If you want to be part of those 2 people, all you have to do is pretty straightforward. I keep getting messages, people asking me, how do I get on OnePlay? How do I do it? It's simple. Head onto the website, all right? If you have access to the internet, just get on your search engine and type the number 1, followed by PLAY.ng, oneplay.ng. You get there, select Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, and then you put your mobile number, you pay on any other platform that is suitable for you, mobile banking, USSD, any which way. You buy your tickets, and that ticket you buy qualifies to be a part of my daily draw that will be happening from now up until Friday, and will also qualify to be a part of the jackpot draw. What that simply means, if you buy your ticket either today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, up until Friday, your number will get into the pool of numbers that we will draw to get our jackpot winner. How about that? So keep playing, and trust me, you will keep winning. The more tickets you buy, the more your chances of winning. Also, remember, you can also use the USSD code star 347 star 880 star 6 hash, star 347 star 880 star 6 hash. Buy your tickets, buy 1 ticket, buy 2 tickets, buy as many tickets as possible. And let's see who my 2 winners for today would be. Having said that, reporting an unproductive colleague is the conversation we'll be having from now up until the 1 o'clock hour. Then we'll go on the news break for trending stories. Then we'll have the Dashi radio program of STN within the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hour. And the final hour, it will be time for Family Matters with VO series. Quite a short time to have such a great conversation, right? But we'll make the most of it regardless. Now, on the ground recently, I saw a video of someone who was paired with someone to work on something. And she said, and this is me quoting her, "Today, I decided to secretly follow my colleague to the restroom to check why she always spends 2 to 3 hours in the restroom, leaving all the workload for only me to do. I was shocked at what I saw her doing. I don't know if I should report to my boss because I can't be working on the project meant for both of us, and she does this every day. Please, what should I do? Should I report her? Because the workload is too much for me. At least she can do that during break time and not work time." Remember those times when we were in the higher institution and we were given a group work to do? Some of us were group leaders, others were group members. I mean, from my personal experience, I realized that there were some individuals who would dump the entire group work on a selected few, right? And this selected few would do all the research, do all the work, do presentations, and when the mark, because it's a group work, the mark will have to be shared by everyone in the group. You'll discover that either just the group leader And some persons, or in some cases, only the group leader who is keen on getting good marks would want to do the work. And then the other people will just relax. When it's time to make payment, they'll pay. But when it's time to do the work, do this, do that, they are not willing to do so. Now, when it was time for the presentation, some lecturers they came to realization that some group members were actually leaving the work for the other group members. I don't know if some of them were using juju. There are some lecturers we heard rumors they were using juju. He'll just point to one person, boom, you come out. What was the group topic? The person does not know. Hey, come and present the topic. And that is how you see that everyone in the group will fail. Because that one person doesn't know the topic, doesn't know anything, didn't do research, didn't read rehearsal, nothing of that sort. That became an eye-opener. That, hey, you will not just dump money here, you shall we walk. And some group leaders became smart. A topic, they will divide it into equal parts and give everybody their part to go and work on. And then they will come back with those parts and then they will do the collation. And then we even do rehearsal because sometimes you say you and you will present. Lecturer will come and say, no, you and you will not present. A random person should. So everybody should be there so that when everybody is called upon, because after the presentation, there will be questions asked. Questions could be asked from any member of the class or even the lecturer. And I thought that helped minimize the level of nonchalantness of some students who will do absolutely nothing but will want to share in the glory. Now, that is a school setting. Sometimes you will agree with me that in the workplace, it doesn't always work like that. It's a common dilemma in the workplace. And there isn't a universally correct way to address some of these things. Or is there? Because nobody wants to be labeled a snitch or a bad belle. Nobody wants to be tagged as report card. Every time they report, bad belle. Oh, so you want me to lose my job, eh? You want me to lose my job. But then again, the work needs to be done. Now, in this lady's case, when she followed her colleague to the bathroom, guess what she found the lady doing? Restroom, I beg your pardon. She found her praying 2 to 3 hours every day during work time. She found her praying and leaving all the workload to her. Now, I read through the comment section and somebody said, you don't know the silent battles a lot of people are fighting. There were times when even myself, the only time I had to fight some battles spiritually were during work time. And I had to excuse myself for like 30 minutes. My father was in the hospital and everything we're doing medically possible wasn't working. I had to go down on my knees and pray. But 2 to 3 hours, 30 minutes is understandable. You could have that during your break time, but 2 to 3 hours. Now, it's not about what she was doing with that time. For some people, they don't have to go away for 2 to 3 hours, but they are never going to be part of the work. They are never going to be productive. You're supposed to do this with this person. You're supposed to get feedback from this person. Whenever you go to the person's desk, have you sent the mail? Have you done this? Have you done the research? Have you done that research? They are not going to give you any answer. And you just find yourself doing the whole work. And sometimes, if you're not doing the whole work, the fact that they haven't done their part makes it impossible for you to make progress. Is it advisable to report an unproductive colleague at the workplace or wait for them to get caught by management? Is it advisable to report an unproductive colleague at the workplace or you wait for them? Don't worry, management will catch you. So it wouldn't be as if I said, you will now say, oh, I want you to lose your job. Let them catch you by themselves. What is it for you? 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809 030 6416. The work needs to be done, and it can be frustrating to work hard while someone else isn't pulling their weights, especially if it impacts the shared goals or rewards. And there are those who hide under a group work. They tend to after the overall success. Would you like to agree with that? No, Auntie, he did not do anything. He did not anything. He did not do that. And you're in fact to you and to the side.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm welcome.
Thank you. So I want to contribute contribution to.
Go ahead.
Yeah, communication is key. You understand? And I think that's what's missing between her and her colleague. The colleague should have been certain that she's having some sort of links, and if she doesn't mind carrying more load, because personally I don't just like 20 working hours for 2 hours. The long, if they had good communication between them, and she explained to her colleague, essentially I'll need you to help bear most of the workload for the project. She would be in a better position to decide, okay, yes, I can, or no, I can't. But currently, if she reports her colleague to the manager, I can't fault her. I wouldn't be in a position to fault her, because at the end of the day, if you continue with this situation, the project suffers, and don't be surprised, both of them end up losing their jobs. Yeah.
Okay. The project suffers, and don't be surprised, both of them end up losing their jobs. I know some individuals who wouldn't mind. For peace to reign, I will do it. But then, you're doing it. This person does not split their salary with you. It's a different thing, maybe there's been some underground arrangements. Guy, help me. No worry, when they pay, I go run you like half of my salary. I'm like, okay, sure, no problem, I don't mind. There are people that just like work like that, whether you give them something or not. But then, the fact that management is not aware that between the both of us, or between the three of us, or between the four of us or five of us, it is only one or two of us that are actually doing the work, but we will share the glory, and the other people are doing absolutely nothing. Shouldn't I report those other people? Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Nancy Jacobs, calling from Emoha local government.
Nancy Jacobs, you're welcome.
Huh?
Nancy Jacobs, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yes. One other people are working, but the other one is busy praying, right?
It may not just be busy praying. They may not be doing anything.
Whatever.
Yeah.
If it is prayer, I will tell you that Bible says that God is not author of conclusion. If he or she is to do his or her work, she will do her work. It's not that time that he or she is praying that the prayer will be answered. It is the time for work you do it. Bible says there is time for everything. Time for work, the person will do the work. Time for prayer, we pray to God. So God is not author of confusion. And for the person that is doing that kind of thing, it is not good. Don't be babu the work, monkey the shop.
So now, hold on. Back to the question. Would you report, or would you wait for management to catch them?
I will report.
You will report.
I will.
Interesting.
I'll call the person and talk to the person. Then when I hear from that very person, then I will know what that is for.
You will call the... Now, this prayer is just one example. Some people are not praying with their time. Some people are surfing the net, They probably are not showing up to work early enough. When they show up at work, oh yeah, now that thing we're supposed to do, let's do it. I'll do it. Guy Alpha, have you drafted that stuff? I'll go do it. Guy Alpha, I'm still waiting. I'll go do it. Guy Alpha, I've not seen the mail yet. I'll go do it. Guy Alpha, what's in this? I'll go do it. Have you done this? Have you done that? They're showing up at work. See, you cannot say they didn't come to work. For some organizations where they have clocking devices, before now it used to be register and pen. When you come, you check your time. When did you arrive at work, you write. Then, even with that register time, it causes problem for some organizations because who is that person that is always coming by 6:30 a.m.? What is that person trying to prove? And you are coming by maybe 8:40 something or 7:40 something. You want to know why this person, every day you go and write your name, what are you trying to tell management? That you are the only person that used to come early. That one, they say, okay, no problem. We'll not use this pattern again. Let us use, because they will not use that person as example. Most punctual staff, all of us, we are not punctual people. So there are devices to show when exactly you showed up at work. That way, when you go to the office and you meet, you don't know who even came first. By the time you are there, you have seen like 10 people. So you may never know. The only person that knows who came before the person is the one that came after, right? Now that's on one hand. Yardsticks for organizations to measure. But there are times when the organization trusts you as your employee to know to do the right thing and work. If an assignment has been given, if you're expected to do this and do that. However, the organization or management is not there to see that you're actually doing it or see the process that leads to the overall result or the expected result. You, the colleague, however, are the first experiencer of this person's level of unproductivity. Is it advisable to report to either your line manager or top management, or go to your boss's office? So I need to speak with you. It's about so and so person. Or would you rather wait for them to get caught? Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, what's your name?
I'm Chile, calling from Miami.
Welcome.
Okay, in my own opinion, I will report to the management because we all are working for the growth of the company. So I would think in my own opinion to let the management know what.
I can barely hear you. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I said in my own opinion, I will let the management know what's going on because we all are working for the growth of the company.
All right. All right then. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have some messages on WhatsApp. And Ladi Mimi Suku says, if the job he is handling at the firm or company would affect you when it is noticed that its part is leaking, then to save your own job, you have to. But if not, then until the management gets such a person. Here is so Yibo Go Friday, Kala or Taji. I believe the workforce of any organization has to do with teamwork. So reporting your colleague for unproductivity is unwise. If the person is relieved, will the wages be added to you? Reporting your colleague for unproductivity is unwise. If the person is relieved, will the wages be added to you? Will they collect from that person's own and add to your own? Interesting. Wait for them to get caught before somebody carry my picture to Wait for them to get caught before someone carries my picture to Amadioha for me being the reason of them losing their job. NS from Woji. Hello, Denise. If you don't report a wrongdoing at the workplace, then you are culpable as well. You can make your report to management via the established policy that protects your confidentiality as an employee. Regards, Andy from Rumibo. Is it in all cases? Okay, take my office, for instance, where I work currently. There are different departments, right? In some departments, there are only 2 to 3 persons. So if there is ever a report, you can tell who reported you. Anonymity or no anonymity did not work there. No other person would have known that you were not productive, but the person that you're working with. So how does that protect you, really? The person will know it's you. You guys are so few that if there's ever a report, the finger will point at you. Good afternoon, Denise. I appreciate you. Welcome. My question to you is, what is this? This is a very simple to solve point blank. So far she knows her plans, she should report so that her pranks would have expiry dates. What pranks are we talking about? Who is talking pranks? Good afternoon, Didi, my joy giver. If my colleague at my workplace didn't communicate with me properly, why he or she doesn't do the job required of them effectively, not being productive, I will report them woto, because we both receive the same salaries for the job we do. Clinton is fresh from Port Harcourt. Till you realize that they even earn more than you, that's when it will even pain you more, I am sure. Nigerian Phil, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. What's your name or where are you calling from?
My name is Senyam. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
If we are employed to work as a team, that means the company knows that he needs 2 or 3 hands to achieve a particular thing. So by you being absent at the time of work, it's a crime of its own. First and foremost, I will call your attention. Sir, let's do this, let's do that. I was once a staff of a company. I do pray every break time in my place of work.
Turn off your radio set, please. I can hear the whole back from your end. And then quickly, you have about 30 seconds, so go ahead.
So I pray always during break period and never working hour. So the person should either call the person, let him go to Amadioha or whatever name he wants to go to. After calling the person and he continues, you make your report official. Because you know it will happen. It will also affect you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, too. We're going to break. When we come back, read final messages, and then we round off the conversation. It's still the sunny side right here on 90.3 Nigerian for FM. The conversation is reporting an unproductive colleague. Stay tuned.
Stay with us. Nigeria Info. We'll